Hey everyone, it's M4J here, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last couple of episodes, we were expanding our freight network, and we ended up here at Spalding, where we built this big freight terminal. Very, very big. It could even get bigger in the future, but right now it is this big. And we've got loads of lines operating from here. I'm pleased to say, for the most part, it seems like things are working. Also, over here at Swaddling Coat, I can't remember if I did this on camera or not, but I've set it up now so that planks from here, from both logging sites, can in fact get delivered to the station here. And instead of being turned into tools, some of them are actually conveyed down, there's one doing it for us, to this station here, and then transported up and along. And we've just got planks into the logistics system now as well. It's all very nice, very lovely. We've got loads of things here heading up to Rugby as well, which is good. And one other thing I want to do from here. Yes. I want to increase the size of these trains, because I think right now we do actually have an excess. Oh, maybe we don't. I thought we had an excess of logs, but perhaps we don't. Why are you not producing faster? I don't know. I don't know if I can get these to produce faster or not, but yeah, right now they're a bit on the sluggish side. And I don't think we're getting enough logs up here either, because we're not getting enough logs down here right now, because, well, this is one reason why. We have ourselves a bit of an impasse. This is really annoying, actually. This has got quite a lot to do with the number of vehicles here. And I think Line Manager is going to keep screwing us here. So we might end up having to turn off Line Manager for this particular line. Purely because of the amount that we've got going here. Hang on, let me see if I can do something like this. And then here, do something like that. That might help with things a little bit, possibly. We shall see. It will certainly help with somewhat speeding up loading. But yeah. Alrighty, anyway, Spalding. I will keep periodically checking up on these areas, because we do have areas like here where things just grind to a halt. And it's all to do with, again, Line Manager. We pump out too many vehicles onto the line, and there's nowhere for them to go, as you can see. So that's slightly annoying. Again, this might have to be something we come back and fix at a later date, but for now at least I can like remove a ton of these. There we go. And that will fix some of that. It'll just at least get things moving again until Line Manager decides to clog it all up again. But it's fine. Spalding. We're going to get going with this again. Oh man, look over here as well. I think this one is actually moving still, but it's not great, is it? I will get back to Spalding in a second, I promise. Come on. Game's really struggling with this one. There we go. Do and do. There we go. Yeah, somehow that'll sort itself out. Spalding. There we go. Right. So as a train pulls in with marble on board and not much else, and with only a little bit of coal here waiting to be picked up. There is marble here as well, actually. There's a lot of marble here. Where's the marble line? We have one vehicle that is currently full. So that will, again, Line Manager will hopefully do its job. I did also plug in the coal here as well. So that will come up. And there is potentially another marble mine here that we could connect up. And then that could go straight over to here and get turned into lovely construction. Although we do need stone for that too. But that's on the way. For now, though, we're going to build... So we've got this line here that connects up with the main line over here. We did that last time out, but what we didn't do was decide where it goes from there. Now I think a St Ives station here would work well with, again, various different industries around here that we could hook up. I was thinking about, there's not many raw industries around here either. Oh, 2 new locomotives. We are going to start upgrading those at some point as well. And in fact, not this episode, but next episode, we've got electric traction now too. So I was going to start plugging that in. Literally plugging the network in and electrifying it. But yeah, we're going to have a St Ives freight hub up here somewhere. I was also looking to see, are there ones that we could potentially, so this coal mine here, for example, could we just have a station randomly here and then just a train that shuttles back and forth bringing coal down? That's not a bad idea. And if we had it reverse up here as well, potentially we could then remove this road. And again, trying to get some of the road traffic onto rail instead. But that's something I think we'll have to worry about at a slightly later date maybe. Let's for now though build the freight hub here at St Ives, because I've just had a brainwave as well where this triangle here at Farringdon could actually come into play. We could have a freight service that starts up here, runs down this way via the triangle, and then maybe have another freight depot around here at Colville, just off the main line, and then up here have another freight depot, obviously up here, that connects. Oh, it's silver there as well. Oh, that would be good. And then yeah, we can have freight trains in multiple directions, and that would be awesome. Let's build this freight depot, because otherwise I'm just going to be sat here chatting the whole time instead of actually doing anything productive. So we want it to be 280. Cockermouth is accepting a lot of things now. Overhead electrification, no. Large building, because we're going to have a lot of stuff waiting here, I imagine. And I think I'm going to build a little road loop here. I think if I do it from this, I can curve you round. And then attach the station to this. Like so. That'll work. And then we can branch off around this area and have it run over to there, so we don't interrupt St Ives. And we can also from here deliver stuff to St Ives as well as to the surrounding industries. The fact that we've got oil there that can be turned into fuel. The one I am excited about is the silver ore mine, which sounds really dumb, I know, to get excited about something as trivial as that, but it means we can actually hook up more silver into the network, which is very exciting indeed. I'm going to build this truck stop there, like that. We've also got a forest here, which is excellent. And I think it's going to look like this. Like so. Before I do anything else, I should probably connect these tracks up. No overhead wires. I'm trying to think, have I accidentally committed overhead wires elsewhere on the network now? I'm hoping the answer is no, but you never know. Right. I'm going to try and build the junction here. Again, it'd be awesome if I could do it. With the level crossing there, but it's not looking likely. So we're going to have to do it this side and hope for the best. It's actually a little on the annoying side that that doesn't work. I'm just going to temporarily remove that signal as well. Build this across like so. Build this out like so. From here, I think you're just going to run parallel for a bit. Like that. And then here, you're going to run across like that. And that's how that's going to work. And then for this bit, we're just going to do this. There you go. Signals, we want one of those. One way, yes please. Auto signal, thank you. Pop you there, and to be honest, for this we could probably get away with just this for now, although I should probably build the junctions over here first before I commit to anything else. We'll probably build another depot up here as well, just temporarily for the new services. There are going to be 2 new freight services added here for now, and we'll just do a really lazy junction design for now as well. As these stations expand and improve and things like that, we will probably tweak this. But right now, it's all good. There we are. And then you like that. You like that. And then just for the lols, this will be where our depot comes out from. He says. Come on. There you go. And down, down, down. Make it flat. There you go. We've got... What on earth is... Oh, it's deer. I was about to say, what's that walking across my track? Oh dear, as my partner would say. There we are. Right. Double slip that. That was a bad joke. Please don't unsubscribe. Or hit the dislike button. Please, I need this. Yeah, that's not the best looking junction, but it's temporary, so that's fine. Okay, so this is all connected up. We can now run direct freight services from Spalding up to St Ives. Which, again, if you say that in reality, that sounds crazy. But, you know, we can do it here. As for how to signal all this, well, I guess, first of all, and I'm tempted to do this here as well with these. Let's do it from just before this level crossing, and then technically we don't need to remove that one because I think that's about right for where we want it to be. And then on the way back, is there one there? There is not. So I guess that's fine. Really? That didn't work? Oh, I bet you it's that level crossing. Yeah. So for this, I'm going to move you to there, and I'm going to get rid of this one. There we are. And then, ooh, that's worked out very nicely indeed. And yeah, again, ignore this. That depot's temporary too. Eventually we're going to have like a central depot for a lot of our trains. It's just for right now. Walsall is technically the one for passenger traffic, and I am planning on removing the ones at Ilchester if I haven't done so already. I think off the top of my head I might have done actually, so it might not be an issue. Just to keep things nice and tidy, really. You're going to go there, and I think you might actually be okay. I was going to say sure for that right now. So yeah, in theory, we can now run trains from Spalding down to, oh sorry, up to St Ives. Is that in the way? Yeah, that one's going to be in the way. Remove that one. There you go. And then also from St Ives down to, where's this? Barton upon Humber. And it's just so that not everything has to go here and then up to here. Oh, sorry, up to here. And then also from here, we can bring stuff from St Ives down to Spalding, and then from Spalding it will come all the way down here to Trowbridge, which will also be nice. And I said before about having another freight station at Trowbridge. We could, for now, just bring it in and connect it up to this line. Again, look, it's bloody trams. What can I do about these? First of all, let's not replace all of them, because that would be very annoying. Let's sell like half of them. First, more than half, but that's fine. And then you are going to be replaced by one with extra, more speed and an extra carriage, I guess. So you can carry 10, and you can carry 18, so it's more than half again. Which is good, because our buses here are ground to a halt as well. And everything over here is ground to a halt, and it just looks ugly, man. I think you've got alternate platforms set up as well, yeah. It's just a pain. We'll come back to that in a little bit. Let's get St Ives working. We can decide in the future if we want one over here at King's Lynn as well. There is oil that we could bring over. There's also iron ore that could potentially be brought down. King's Lynn itself needs stuff. Plus some of these other industries. So these three here, I think it'll make more sense to have a terminal at King's Lynn for those. But even then, we can have just a St Ives to King's Lynn shuttle, build the station on this side, and then these three will be closer. These two down here could just be self-sufficient, and then the steel could be brought up, and then iron ore could maybe be brought back. I don't know about that, to be honest. I'm kind of making that up as I go along. These all here, though, could be plugged into this system. These two here could be plugged in, and these two over here could also be plugged in, and then also St Ives itself can have a delivery of stuff. So let's get let's get these working. I dread to think what I've done to my road network here when things kick in and line manager does its thing. I feel like I've done goofed big time on my road layouts here, and someone's probably going to tell me that in the comments at some point as well. Just stick you there. Just realised this one and even the forest should be double-sided, but let's fix those. I really am looking forward to electrifying some of my routes as well. So I think with the faster trains too, we can start combining routes. So especially through Walsall, we could have like Trowbridge to, I mean technically, thinking about it, again I'm going off on a segue here, apologies. I reckon Trowbridge, you could do Trowbridge to Trowbridge. So from here, this way, through Ilchester, up to Petersfield, beyond, all the way up to Walsall, and then reverse all the way this way to Trowbridge. Probably wouldn't work as well. Castleford to Castleford would probably work better, because you're coming in from the south of Walsall when you're leaving to the north and looping round and back. I love looking at this rail network from above, by the way. It looks absolutely fantastic. What on earth has happened here as well? Every time I see a problem now, I'm just going to stop temporarily whilst I fix it. 279 yeah, no wonder my game's running slow. My god, how have I made so much money still when this is happening? Are you carrying oil? You carry oil. There's no 3-car variant of the open trailer as well, I've noticed, which is interesting. Chug, chug, chug. Alrighty. You should still be able to carry the right kind of oil, which is good. Here we can go like this. It's got some trucks as well, actually. That's cool. Manage line. Have that as a backup, so now you'll fill up a bit more efficiently. As for down this end, I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. Back up to St Ives. Let's stop getting distracted now. Come on, Marky. We've got work to do. So, these are all connected. That's connected. That one down there is connected. This one over here, we want 2 drop-offs and a pickup. There we go. Like so. And then over this one, we want 4 drop-offs and a pickup, which is technically going to look like this, but with an extra unloader. Although right now we don't have paper, I don't think, being produced anywhere on the network, so we're probably not going to be delivering paper. Where is paper made? Southport, Epping, Southport again, Todmorden, Borehamwood and Seaton. I don't think any of those towns we've actually reached yet, so that's basically a non-starter, really, which is a bit of a shame. These ones down here I've also just realised aren't actually connected by road to St Ives, so that makes my life a little bit easier. In other words, we won't bother connecting those up right now. So let's do that, and then down here, let's do that. Righty, road depot. We've got a bus network here. Actually, we already have a road depot. What am I doing? I guess we can look now at truck stops here as well. So I think potentially one there, maybe one over here. So that one, does that serve that entire road? Yes, it does. And this one serves all this end of town. does that reach the very end there? It doesn't quite. So one there. And I would say one over here as well. But I think this has it covered. So that'll be a nice little loop. Okay. This should all be fine. Let's get started. So we want to start... I don't know what line I'm doing first. Let's do the logs first. So you are only going to carry logs. There we go. And that. And then over here, just any free stop. Go there. You are St Ives. Oops. Logs. Truck. I think logs was like that colour. Sure. Then we want possibly the oil. This is Ipswich technically, so we might just stick with that and refer to it as Ipswich. And it's oil, so it's black, and you are going to be like that, and you are going to be like that. I might just stick you with St Ives still. Truck. Then we want silver ore, which I guess that's a silvery colour. Is that silver ore? Yep. So silver ore is useful because we need more silver in the network. We have hardly any silver. Or we do, but it's trickling through because it's on oversaturated lines already. So this is useful. SO. So they're the raw industries. That's what's going to get money trickling in from this side. But then we're also going to head over here with planks. So we're going to make sure that that's connected properly, but we'll have that as a backup. You're going to unload here anyway. This side you're going to load up. There we go, with planks. Again, I'm making up things here. I think it's that one. St Ives plank truck. Is that all correct? It looks all correct. You are tools. So we're going to start from here and you're going to head back. This one, that all looks fine. There you go. And then down, down, down to there. And you are St Ives tool truck. Don't know what colour tools are. So I'm just going to make them that for now. Okie dokie. I think that's all this side done. So now it's up here for steel. And then planks and etc. over here. Although this one I might not do yet. I'm very tempted to not do. But these two we can definitely do. So you are going to be coal first. Which is that one. We're going to unload over here. Do, and do. And you... Yeah, thought that was wrong. So you are St Ives coal truck. Again, that should all be set up. This one is going to be iron ore. Like so. Truck. Make you orange. And then this one, steel. Where, yeah, that's fine. It's going to be a long time before these overflow platforms are going to be needed, I think. But you never know. And you're going to be, I think it's one of those colours. St Ives steel truck. There we go. And there are these ones over here as well, which I suppose we'll do now too. So this one here, I called it St Ives Oil, didn't I? Yeah, you're not St Ives Oil. You are St Ives Crude Oil. Right, line 1. First of all, you're wrong. Well, half of those clicks worked. The major update, I think it's been given a release date now for Transport Fever, which is exciting. Looking forward to that. Just checking you are, yeah, just more oil, unload, there we go. And you are St Ives Oil truck. And you are also going to be black. Do this, you're going to pick up fuel. So yeah, the big update is coming. It feels like an eternity before it's going to arrive, but I guarantee you it'll go pretty quickly. I can't remember off the top of my head when they said it was, and I haven't got a screen right now where I can actually check, but I'm pretty certain it is soon. I think they said March, maybe? Possibly. I believe that's the colour for fuel as well, probably wrong. And then we got the planks and we got the tools. Which, do we already have planks? Yeah, over there. So do we need to hook up two? Actually, I don't think we do. So I'm going to not do that one for now. So the last one is going to be St Ives mixed. You're going to go there, there, and there. We're going to paint you that colour. You're going to pick up anything. Here we go. St Ives mixed truck. Cool. Right, now we've got to buy vehicles for all of these. So first of all, let's start using these new trucks if we can, because I think that would be cool. So you are going to go on the log line. Then we need one for crude oil and silver. So you can't carry either, so it's going to be these two. So we've got crude oil, silver ore. Then we need one for planks and tools. So that's one for planks, that's one for tools. So I think that's the planks one there. That's your tool one there. Then we need coal. My god, something just fell over by me and gave me a heart attack then. Whew! Coal and iron ore. Which are going to be these two. So you, coal. You, iron ore. I don't know how that fell over. I'm the only person in the room right now. Am I haunted? Something going on. Coal, iron ore, and steel. This factory up here we haven't hooked up, have we? Nope. So that's fine. So now we need oil and fuel, which are going to be these two. Which is what? O and FU. Apologies. And then finally one for mixed. There we go. Now I'm going to do the Spalding to St Ives train, which starts down here. Now at this point, if I was to do like 7, and I would just assign you these 4 still. I might as well colour you while you're here. So from Spalding up to St Ives. There. Interesting. Why do you claim there's no way to get here? Why do you claim that? There's a crossover missing, I feel. That's a double slip. Ah, yes. Look. Here. There's no way to get from this track to this track. Okay. There you go. Let's fix that problem. So you are... Oh, more locos. Good stuff. So you are Spalding to St Ives mixed rail. There we go. And you are ready to receive some trains. Now, yeah, I think for this we could just go fairly plain. Nothing too extravagant. Oh, I was just looking at the electric that we've just unlocked just now. So you're 45 miles an hour, which is faster. I imagine you've got a higher capacity as well, which is nice. I want you to use these still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with this for now, because that's quite a big capacity. 196 plus the brake van that I'm about to put on the back, which I think we're going to go for yeah, an early-ish one still. Six of those. That's expensive. Yikes. Spalding to St Ives. There we are. Any second now. There we go. Right. Check. So you should now have supply. Oh, wow. Straight away. Very nice. You should have oil eventually supplied. You should have planks eventually supplied. St Ives itself should have, yeah, fuel. So that's good. You should have consumers, which you do. Swaddling coat. You should have consumers, which you don't yet, but maybe you will soon. Sometimes it does take a little bit. Yeah, you do carry the right stuff. You are relying on oil being unloaded at the other end too, of course. You've got consumers. You again haven't yet got suppliers, but this extra load of logs should help with that. Once it does actually kick into gear, of course. And yes, you're definitely supplied. You're absolutely fine. Yeah, nothing on that yet. And also nothing on this one yet. Despite the fact, whoops. This line can definitely transport both types of oil. And the one down here can transport both types of oil. In fact, we have oil up here. And you come from here. So, interesting. Why is this not working then? Or is it now? It is now. Excellent. And are you working now? You are. And in fact, Spalding is part of that. Excellent. Right. This could be a mini episode, actually. Unless we do decide to build something down here as well and connect these up. Which could technically do. Could technically do that. I don't see why not. Also, this line here, I am going to use a runaround train as an option. And I'm going to flip you. There we go. So it's as if we pulled into the station and ran round. There isn't one in front, I think. No, you are the first one, so that's good. What am I going to do for the freight station down here? Oh, there's oil there as well. That's good. And also, I don't think I'm going to connect up another steel mill. But the coal mine might be useful. The oil well should be useful. And the iron ore mine here. And this coal mine, which will have to be connected up again over here. Once I've figured out how I'm going to do this with the ugly... might have worked it out already, actually, just as I was talking then. We have you come around like this. And then climb up as you're doing it. so, and then around. That should be high enough. Again, if I do it to like there. There we go. I mean, I could just use that type of bridge. Why not? Whoops. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Have a bit of a gentler slope on this side. And boom. Done. Yeah, the roads here look really weird. I don't know what's happened up in the north here. They build their roads differently north of the divide, it seems. But yeah, I think this might actually do for this episode, believe it or not. It's a bit of a short one this time, I know. But I've always said I want to keep my episodes shorter, and then I always end up making them ridiculously long. So this could be my excuse now for keeping them short. Do we have logs now? We do. We've also got a vehicle here to take them. I suppose what else we could do in this episode particularly is have a look round and see where have things ground to a halt and what can we do to fix it. So over here, you see things here have stopped. We've got too many trams. Things aren't moving. And the problem is actually down this end. Yeah, I had a feeling this would happen. Alright, iron ore 3 is the problem here. I'm going to remove you, and I'm going to remove you. You're going to go back to how you were before. And then I'm going to sell some vehicles. You're in the way, so congratulations, you've been sold. Another way of doing it is to look here. So you've got 72 vehicles. Did you see the rate there, by the way? How many vehicles we actually have operating? It's obscene. Even now, we have a rate of 475, and that's with 18. We had a rate of over 1,000 just now, which is just ridiculous. We don't need that many. Not a chance. And even here, I'm about to sell 46. We've got a rate of 1,065, and that's now gone down to 311, which is still possibly twice as much, if not more, than we really need for this. Good news is these trains here were filling up quite nicely, but they don't when things grind to a halt. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm noticing already that the game is starting to speed up a little bit now as well, which is nice. We've got construction materials here that could potentially be shoved onto a train instead and brought over to here. How we would do that from here? Dare I say it? I feel like we need a freight depot here as well. I suppose from this one, you could branch off like so even and do that. Also need to do the other line from St Ives here. I think somewhere around Colville would be a good spot for a freight terminal too. But again, it's the usual thing. Apart from the fishery, which is absolutely nowhere near the river. So that'd be interesting to see how that would work. And also the forest here. These are pretty much all secondary industries. They're not primary. Which again is interesting. There is a marble mine there now, which will help produce. There's a temptation. 1 second. I'm going to make this double-sided still, just in case we do end up with another pickup from here, heading over to a freight terminal over there. This will speed things up with the old construction materials being made. That one for marble, I think. Again, I need a clear out of this. I need a rethink as to how I'm doing this. You and you are fine. You and you are fine. You are swaddling coat. Marble truck. Where's the nearest road depot there? And I will use one of these new ones. There we go. So you should now immediately hopefully. Kick into gear, I was going to say. But, oh, there you go. Spalding construct. Actually, Spalding. Interesting. I guess, yeah, you're not set for anything specific. Huh. Spalding Coat has now joined the party. Excellent. So you've got stone and you've got marble. So you are pumping out construction materials like no one's business. It's going to boost the size of this as well. So here right now, actually, yeah, you are set up fine. But again, we might need more in the future. And to be honest, this route already could be relocated down. Make things a little bit easier. So this section here, let's increase this for right turn. And we've got traffic lights now as well, which is excellent. That's something I've been waiting for some time. So what's the problem? I feel like the problem is actually this over here. So if I was to add traffic lights to this junction here, that could help solve some of the issues. I'm saying all of them, but some of them. I guess it depends how much stuff gets through. So this station now is looking very busy indeed, which is excellent to see. Can we increase the capacity here though? So another reason why I'm looking for alternate routes for some of the freight movements here is so that we're not constantly relying. I cannot fit any of these in. So we're not constantly relying on single routes all the time. Just gonna have to do it like this, which is a bit of a waste of money. Never mind. We got this space, we might as well use it. And I just realised I could be using these because they've got high capacity. There we go. So you should now... No. You still can't fit everything in. Ha! Well, alright then. Why did you pull to there and stop? Oh, whatever. These are filling up now, which is good to see. We do need more stuff. Need a lot more stuff. But it is happening, which is nice. And yeah, we've now got logs being brought down to here from... Not there, sorry. To here. From elsewhere across the network, which is also nice. So it's this forest here. It's this forest here. It's this forest here. And it's also the other forest that we've just set up as well. These traffic lights here should help with traffic movement a little bit more. That doesn't look particularly good, the way that's worked there, but never mind. Yeah, things should start improving somewhat now. Having a clear traffic flow, it will make journey times longer, but it should stop congestion at least, which is the main goal. That's a nice looking loco. It's a shame I'm never going to use it because it's not British. It's also not GWR. Never mind being British. It's just not GWR. Which is my thing. Where are you going? Oh, you unload and then you come back like that. Okay. I feel like that is something we should also be looking to change. Possibly. And I feel like traffic lights over here as well would be a nice addition. Yeah, I don't know what's going on up here. I think these unload stations don't really help much. So my plan would be... It's annoying actually that I can't extend this out the way I want to. It's because... I already know what the reason is. There we go. I know it is genuinely... Now? Yeah. Come on, game. Again, you can see how things have just slowed right down. There we go. And then you into there like that. It's not the prettiest looking thing, but it works. You're connected and working. grab this line here, and I am going to do this. And that should actually speed things up. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. These are all going to be empty now, which is a shame. This is going to be wasted journeys and stuff, but it could end up being beneficial. It looks so stupid. It looks so stupid. So that's that. Hopefully sped up a little bit more as well. Over here, still at Walsall, we've got a lot of... Actually, it's not really slow down. It's just they're all bunched together. But this is a heavily industrial built-up area now, so I'm not too fussed. These approaches in and out here, though, could do with being improved. That's something that we might look at. But again, faster vehicles would mean less vehicles needed, and therefore less of an issue. All of this could do with being rejigged as well. Let's fix these. This can easily be fixed by just having multiple platforms and utilizing them. You know, something like this even. It looks stupid, I know, but trust me, something like this is far more efficient than what we've got currently. And here, if you just set all of these like so. I swear something else just fell down behind me then. That's terrifying. Did a tree just appear on the screen there as well? That was weird. There you go. So if we do that, these will all just flow in now and start hopefully filling up whatever it is they're filling up. Turn this, not with overhead please, turn this into a tram. There we are. And then if we grab this, and instead of North Road, have you exit here. And again, just go anywhere. I do believe this is a better way of doing it than what we've currently got. And again, instead of Mill Road, we have you go here. Bit of pathfinding going on. I think that's why it's slow. Come on. It's just, it needs a moment. Any second now. 5, 6, and 7. Cool. Now, we have to undo some of this. Possibly, come on. Just coaxing the game to behave. Here we go, and if we undo all this as well, that should get things moving. Especially when it comes to delivering oil. Now these traffic lights here could end up being vital still, particularly if we've got pretty busy road here coming in, although that could be downgraded now back to this. So that'll probably remove those traffic lights now, which it has done. I guess here could be useful to have traffic lights, but I'm not going to do it right now actually, because I've already thought of a way in which that could go wrong. We might have an issue here. That horse-drawn cart is in the way. There we go, that gets this moving again. These horse-drawn carts are in the way too, but it shouldn't be as big a deal. Just need to get this one here to move forward. And then this one will move forward, and then all the others there will move forward, and it'll be all hunky-dory. Right, folks, that will do it for this episode. This is a long-lasting process. This is by no means fixed. There will be other things going wrong in the future, I'm sure, that we're going to have to go through and fix and look at and tweak and try and get working and all sorts. But for now, we're kind of in a position where I'm happier. I am going to start looking at adding traffic lights to key junctions in cities as well, just to work on traffic flow, because you can see here where traffic flow is bad. Like, you can just highlight it immediately. So there'll be some useful things over here that we'll spot and we'll work on, and we'll get functioning, hopefully get functioning well. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series so far, drop those comments down below with ideas for future episodes. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. It really does help me out. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Like I said, it really helps me out. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and until next time, I will see you soon.